with Dashmark and Crumbs.
Thank you, Pastry. I don't really know what you want from us. Let's try and break down this Teemo game put together by TSM. Left something to be desired, to say the least.
Well, if we want to get down to the nitty-gritty, there's a lot to say about the Teemo and all that. But I do have a theory that maybe, just maybe, they wanted to go to 3 games to secure double list 1,000 kills. So you go to 3rd, ensuring that you get that extra second. You don't know if all the kills are going to go to him. And
right, they just wanted to pick up a couple easy kills.
Because it was double his birthday
then,
recently, so then...
I like the justification there, thank you.
I have a different idea. I think Reggie tweeted something out, that was a joke, and then he went to bed and woke up and realized it was a reality.
Right.
And then he had to go tell the team, like, you guys have
Sorry,
to pick Teemo,
somebody's
so
gotta
I'm not a
play it.
liar.
Right.
And then
Hanser was like,
drew the short straw.
That's okay, I'll do this. Let's
Into
watch.
the replays.
Let's watch some stuff. 4 minutes in, go figure.
I'm really
Teemo gonna get
first
first
blooded.
blooded.
You just don't, it's not a Teemo main.
Yeah, you just look at the Teemo mechanics here. Like, he's trying to kite out, he's hoping the last burn, and then he walks back into turret range. The poison's on. Any Teemo main would never make that mistake.
That's true. That's how you know he's an unpracticed Teemo player.
Literally Teemo 101.
I like the zoom in on the face.
So here's the other thing, though, and we discussed this a little bit during the game. I would have liked to have seen him, if we're going to try and be serious about this, I would have liked to have seen him take Ignite on Teemo. I don't really get the value of the TP beyond maybe the first couple of uses for a Teemo. The flank is not necessarily going to get anything for you. In that situation with an Ignite, you secure that kill, you don't die as a result. Now, all of a sudden, the control of the lane is very different.
I completely agree with you. I think that if you're going to take Teemo, you're kind of going into it with a mentality of maybe we can just give 1 game away for free. Why not go all out, go with the Ignite, just try a bunch of kooky things.
Yeah, and the weird thing was they kind of built the comp around Teemo where they're hoping that...
I thought that Teemo
Well, kind of. So, like, they want the Talia to ult up there to help get Teemo kills and snowball him. So just take the Ignite and go, like, really hard on, like, the Teemo snowball.
I think you have to... I think you do actually have... It's funny, but I think you have to completely all in. You have to commit to the Teemo strategy, which is take Ignite, start building some AP early, put pressure into that lane. Eventually, you'll build to, you know, that annoyance state of the Frozen Mallet Hurricane kind of a situation. I also wasn't a big fan of the barrier take by the Talia on Bjergsen. Honestly, would have preferred an exhaust only because he wasn't necessarily getting focused in most of the fights by the LeBlanc. And I would have, Ashe and Teemo were the targets. I would have appreciated a summoner spell that was being taken that could have given them some help.
Well, on the other side of the coin, I think that NRG did a pretty solid job this game. I like the draft into what TSM was, you know, kind of haphazardly creating. I like picking LeBlanc into the Teemo. You know you got to kill the Teemo nonstop. And all
I totally agree. Olaf is a great pick against Teemo just because Ultimate lets you run straight through streams, all that kind of stuff. As you mentioned, LeBlanc is big. Even Gnar, right? Because Gnar in Mega form doesn't have to rely strictly on autos to get his damage out. He can keep the Teemo locked down. So a very intelligent draft from NRG, given this weirdness that TSM decided to approach the game with.
And I like the play in the sense that, like, TSM can't just pick random crap and beat them. They have to actually try to beat NRG, because this obviously was not TSM doing their best strats or anything, and they get punished really hard. It's like 26-8 at the end of the day.
Exactly, and so,
there's a camera there.
There is a camera there. That was
not great map awareness by Okyu.
Well, life awareness. Map awareness was fine in that game. The life awareness is definitely struggling. No, but not only in the draft, but we also have to talk about the way NRG played it. Putting focus into that top lane. After that first blood did occur, we saw Olaf Santorin making many visits up there, just punishing the Teemo time and time again with the double tanks in the top lane. There's no way he can 2v1 in that situation.
Free gold up there. You just show up there, kill him, do it again and again.
Over and over and over. All right, well, let's dive into our only other replay here, 21 minutes into the game. Desperation Baron attempt by TSM.
It comes off the hidden Teemo passive global taunt where all of NRG went bot lane to kill him, and in response, TSM tries to start the 4-man Baron. The problem is they can't really do it. GBM just blows up double F, and then all the damage is basically off the Baron. He's able to actually outsmite Sven.
Yep.
I think
Sven used it early.
Sven used it early, but I don't think he would have secured it.
It was a 560 for LeBlanc.
Yeah. It was only 560. I thought the 720 was.
No, it was 560. He failed the smite.
Oh, well, there you go.
Neither here nor there. Ultimately,
anyways.
nowhere.
Yeah.
Ultimately, NRG secured the Baron. I mean, I do have to say that I did at least like the decision from TSM with, as you mentioned, with that global taunt of the Teemo. Taking the 4 members to Baron, I thought it was a smart decision. I just don't think that they actually played the instance of it correctly. We saw Bjergsen leave DPS on the Baron for a substantial period of time in order to try and prevent Olaf from making his trip over. If he just put that DPS onto the Baron instead, I think they secure it before they have an opportunity to get there and steal.
Probably wouldn't have gotten that alive, but if they had a different champion, maybe they would have been able to burst it down and somehow won or stall that game out further.
Right, exactly. Well, that's the thing. The only way into the game for them at that point was to secure the Baron, because once NRG picked it up, it was over a 10k gold lead. They also lost the inhibitor in the bot lane as a result of that Teemo death. So kind of disastrous situation for TSM at this point. Of course, they're discussing what they're going to be doing for game 3 here.
Well, they're probably going to run it back.
You think they're going to salty run back the Teemo?
They're getting homely right now.
But this time, who are they going to give it to? Is it going to be Teemo jungle, or Bjergsen is going to step up?
I think you got to give it to Bjerg. I mean,
got to show Hanzo how to do it.
You're going to blind Teemo on blue side. Blind Teemo blue.
Absolutely. And I mean, High played it once. I think he was red side though.
Yeah.
All right, player of the game, Santorin, though, at the end of all of this, for you know, kind of that awareness in terms of the macro game and the total strategy that they need to employ in order to take down the Teemo comp.
And he had a lot of help with GBM snowballing mid lane. Like GBM.
I tried to say it seriously. I tried very hard.
You almost made it.
I did. I was close.
But the snowballing mid lane was another thing too. Like GBM actually had a pretty good game, matched up versus Attilia from Bjergsen, and Torin was able to help clean up a couple of the kills.
All right, well, there we have it. TSM has only one chance to get Doublelift his 1,000 kills, but NRG will be looking to shut TSM down to give them a shot at the playoffs. Stay tuned to see what happens. We're back in just 3.5.
I mean, I know it's not a big deal, but I actually just can't believe you guys don't think AD carry Teemo would be like the best the best version of Teemo.
Double stun, and now the teleport in from NRG as well. Kiwiki gonna go down as Firefrost gets it.
Hey, XI. Okay, nice. I should have flashed. Good job, guys.
Should be able to collect it here, and they will. Good little bump back from Attilia. Quasto goes in, gets Firefrost and takes him out. Spins, flashes over a bit. Hanzo, he's gonna get blown up there. Bjergsen gets dazzled, exhausted now as well. Arrow sails in and nails Quas. But Kiwi gets too tanky to die. GBM just slays Teemo with the burst, and Doublelift goes down. Game 3, NRG gonna smash TSM in game 2.